Hey, how's it going, guys? It recently came to my attention that a lot of people were looking for how to make a spawner XP slash zombie slash skeleton chamber for you to get their loot and their experience. And I decided why not just show how I've been making these for about 10, 9, 8, 7, I can't really recall, years now. Very, very simple. All you need is a couple of water buckets, a pickaxe, some science, some fences, a soul sand, and some other cool stuff that you're gonna have lying around in your base. But if you guys do enjoy this video, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. About 99% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed, so just consider that while you're watching this video if at any point you enjoy the video and think that I'm providing value to you. So without further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. Alright, so to start off, we're just gonna have to go and look for a dungeon. I found a dungeon in this little cave, and I turned it off, slash, I deactivated, slash, I put light all around it so nothing can spawn on there. So once you have your spawner, you want to go ahead and dig out 4 on all sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that it's 9 across, including the spawner. Now we're just gonna go ahead and clear out everything so it stays in a 9x9. We're gonna close this section off. We're gonna have a giant square. So as you can see now, I kind of went berserk with torches just because I didn't want anything spawning while I'm in the process of making this. But as you can see, we went ahead and clear out everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that's a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the wall. So everything between the 9x9 is gone. Now I kind of generally don't have a rule about how tall you want to make it. Generally, I find that if you make it just as tall as the actual dungeon was, you're pretty good to go. Okay, so now that you have your 9x9 square, just go ahead and take that down by 2. So just go ahead and dig down by 2. Okay, once you've gone ahead and just dig down by 2, so as you can see, it's just the same shape, 9x9, but instead of just going down to the spawner level, just dig down by 2. That's going to give us a little bit of room to work with right here, and just basically make this into an automatic spawner. Alright, next up, we're just going to go ahead and put water buckets on opposite same side corners, so just like that. This should leave you with a shape just like this, a little pyramid. So let's go ahead and just dig out this little pyramid right here. Alright, so once you've dug out all this little section right here, just go ahead and stand right below the spawner. Once you hit the wall, go out by 3. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and put a dirt right here. Then go down by 2, 1, 2. Put fences right here. This is basically just going to turn this dirt, this little column right here, into a water elevator so that we can go ahead and damage the mob before we finish them off. But you might be asking yourself, Alan, how are we going to turn this into a water elevator? I was just expecting these mobs to just walk right here by themselves. Well, smart person, I'm telling you, go ahead and take out these blocks. And as you can see now, all of these, regardless of where the mob is standing, could be standing right here. Go to this little circle. It's going to send them into the water elevator that we're going to make. Then just put a sign right here. And go ahead and put another sign on top of that. This next part is up to you and up to which mob spawner you have. If you're making it for zombies, I found that after about 40 minutes of testing, 22 is the magic number so that they're just one punch away from getting your loot and your experience. If you're making it for skeletons, you want to make it 23 tall. Alright, so I went ahead and just dug out about 25 blocks vertically so that you hit your head right here, and then there's a platform right here. So this is actually 23 blocks, and if a skeleton launches from this height, they're not going to disappear. Okay, now that you have your water elevator all set, you want to go ahead and dig out by 7, and right here on this little block right here, we're going to put a water source block. So that's going to be acting as our little conveyor belt, and this is going to be acting as a water elevator. However, as you can see, this is not water source blocks, so we want to make them water source blocks. If you guys don't know this, if you put a dirt and then you go ahead and put kelp all the way to the top, it transforms all those water that were not water source blocks into water source blocks. And then we can just go ahead and come down to the bottom, break this, get some soul sand, and if you have done the process correctly, you will get this, and it'll shoot you up to the top, and it'll push you right into this block. So once you're in this block, just go ahead and go down to the original white level. So in this instance, our original Y level was Y level 19. We're just gonna go back all the way to Y level 19, And where you're down to level 19, go ahead and make this 2x3. Make a whole little box for you, a little area for you to be on. And make this a 2x3. Just like so. That way, if you have more than 24 or 26, I cannot recall what number it is, stacked, because you're off AFK, you're going to the restroom, and then a lot of mobs spawn, they're not going to start to just disappear all of a sudden because you have the mob cap in a single block. So now you just go ahead and put some stone right here. Go ahead and grab some slab, any slab of your choice. I don't care about cosmetics, so I'm just gonna grab some stone slab right here. And that'll make you a nice little platform for you to hit the mobs on. However, we're not really gonna be using these blocks, we're just gonna be using hoppers. So put a chest right here. Put another chest right here. And just lead your hoppers into that. Alternating chests. Put some carpet on top so that your experience doesn't get stuck. And now you're just going to be able to one tap either your zombies or your skeletons, get their loot, and you'll also get their experience. So now in spectator mode, just shows you how simple it is. Just go ahead and dig out a 9x9. Go ahead and dig out that little section. Go ahead and make a little 3 tunnel. And then go vertical. Drop. Collection. Very, very, very simple. And now just for the last step, go ahead and take out all the torches. Before I do that, I want to make sure that I tell you something that I've seen a lot of people do in Minecraft and show you on their videos. And that's if we have a little area right here and we take out all the torches. And let's just say that you're somehow able to get into this area from your base or whatever, and you put black stained glass. For some reason, everyone seems to think that black stained glass does not actually hurt your spawning chances. But as you can see, there's still light getting into it. It's gonna hurt the spawner. Now, it's not really gonna hurt it that much because you kind of have all this area to spawn in. But it's gonna hurt the spawner a bit because now it's not gonna be able to use some couple of blocks right here. So instead of just doing that, just go ahead and rely that the process I showed you is working. If it wasn't working, I would not have recorded this video. So now I'm just going to go ahead and just go into the hard mode and show you. Now they're all just spawning. Let's just pretend to be a skeleton. Put ourselves right here. And look at how the process is making. So the skeleton pushes me. The skeleton pushes the skeleton. AKA I'm also the skeleton for this instance. You can see the skeleton's pushing me. Shoots me up here. It gets slow, and then this skeleton pushes me. And if that skeleton were not there, I would get pushed by the water. I'd fall right here. And then on this, I'd basically just be waiting for another diamond sword and just be taking them out. And this is a very efficient, very easy to make mob skeleton spawner / zombie spawner. However, you kind of do have to light up all these caves, all these ravines right here, because that just hurts the mob cap. So just go ahead and just try to light them up. And if you're playing multiplayer, I totally get it. This is one of the best things that you can do to get to an XP. But if you're making a single player or you're playing multiplayer with like only 2 people, go ahead and check out my other video on how to make an XP grinder. And it just shows you that if you do it at level 198, it's so much more effective than doing it this way. But either way, guys, I hope you did enjoy this quick little tutorial. I've been doing this for about 10 years now, 9 years, 8 years. I have no idea how many years now. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys disliked it, or if you guys hate me, go ahead and dislike the video and comment why you disliked the video. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe.